Deixis or deictic expressions. For example, if you hear a sentence like this, you should have been here last week. How would you interpret this sentence? There is a pronoun you, then we have adverb here, and then we have adverb last week. Who is you? And here, which place here means? And last week, which week it is? Obviously, it's last week, but with reference to exact time. So, a deictic expression or deixis is a word or phrase such as this, that, these, those, now, then, that points to the time, place, or situation in which a speaker is speaking. So unless we know what this word mean, what this, that, here, there means, we cannot interpret exactly the true meaning of the sentence. The bits of language that we can only understand in terms of the speaker's intended meanings. So they are bits of language, here, this, that, but we cannot understand unless we know the intention of the speaker who uses them, that what does he mean by this or that or here or there. They are technically known as deictic expression from the Greek word deixis, which means pointing via language. For example, we are referring to place, we are referring to time through the units of language. Person, deixis, to point to things. It is this, these boxes, this box, and people, him, them, those, idiot, for example. So when we use this box, these boxes, this person, these persons, or this idiot, or him or them, so when we are using this, they are person deixis. Spatial deixis, to point out to a location, here, there, near that. Obviously, these are pointing to the to a certain place, right? So or to a certain location. So they are spatial deixis. Temporal deixis, obviously, time, now, then, last week. We must know what these exactly mean. All these deictic expressions have to be interpreted in terms of which person, place, or time the speaker has in mind. So when he say he, or when he says here, or when he says there, we only can understand when we know his intention, what he is referring to. We make a broad distinction between what is marked as close to the speaker. Obviously, when we say this here, now it is present, it is close to the speaker, and what is distance, that, there, and then in terms of place, in terms of person or time. So we generally, this is the assumption that we generally mean, that if the speaker use this, he is referring to something near him. If he uses the word that, he is referring to something that is away from him. So if he is saying here, it means that the place where the speaker is, and if he says there, he is referring to some place that is remote from him. So these words help us in understanding these aspects, and we can assume the meaning of these aspects. These are broader distinction. Movement in away from the speaker's location. For example, if we find the word go, we simply can understand that the movement is being made away from the speaker. And if we use the word come, we know that the movement is being made towards the speaker. So these can help us. Or when we say come, so the speaker's location is being referred to. Similarly, when we say here she comes, so it means that this can help us to understand that somebody is coming to the to us, right? To the speaker who uses the word here she comes. And similarly, when the speaker says there she goes, it means that the person is going away from the speaker, So people can actually use deixis to have some fun. Sometimes we use deixis, we use these expressions of time, place, or referring to person or thing to make some fun. Free drink tomorrow. Obviously, tomorrow we are referring to time. It means that if this signboard is written at a shop, free drink tomorrow, and that's this tomorrow, obviously it's not today. It is the day that is to come after today. And tomorrow, if we go there, it again will be the same board will again referring to the next day. So this is how we can create a bit of fun.